we had a hui about our tikanga and kawa when it comes to tangihanga. And without delving into too much, because none of us could record it, we had a ture and a tikanga. He wānanga. And it just showed me the changes on our marae, and sometimes things that are happening that we don't know why they're happening. But it all comes, I suppose, in me reflecting about the show, about this podcast, about the changes that we've seen on our marae, especially in the last 5 years with COVID. Some things that have stayed and some things that have kind of fallen by the wayside, so to speak. Maybe that's not the wrong terminology. So one thing that stayed is at our marae is the wātaka. The night, for the times of the ope, come at 9, 11, 1, 3 and 5 seem to be the common wātaka here in Tauranga Moana. Have you witnessed this elsewhere? Like, outside of Tauranga?
Plenty of it all here.
Yeah.
Into it now, and it's probably a little bit of a hangover from Kōwhiori.
Yeah.
Where those marae who perhaps didn't imagine they would do something like that, and found the utility in actually spacing out their ope for the safety of the ope, for the safety of the manuhiri, for the safety of the haukainga as well. And those today, but now over that period of perhaps a good 2 to 3 years, we were, through the circumstance, made to adapt to a new way of living, have now taken on board some of the learnings from that and realised, okay, this is actually sustainable, it's actually helpful for us long term, and so we might retain some of those new tikanga that we perhaps not necessarily created, but fused together with what we were practicing, and then the new way of life, and created like a hybrid or a
hybrid.
Whānau mai te tai tikanga hau.
Absolutely.
Something new was created.
Yeah. And what have you seen anything that's been laid to rest, so to speak, Matua? Kiru?
That doesn't mean you have a rest.
Okay. I can't really think of anything that's been laid to rest.
I think the hongi, te whakarata.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because koira tētahi tikanga I whakamoia mo tētahi wā, kia kaua tātou e tata. So the process of hongi was laid to rest on a lot of our marae. Not everyone followed it.
That's the hariru process.
We'll call it hongi.
Yeah. Well, when
you go around and physically greet whānau. Some readopted that back in quite quickly, ne? Etahi, kei te tohe tonu. Some are still caught between it.
So some maraes I've been to, I've seen the women growling men, when they go to kiss them instead of hongi.
Yeah.
And I've seen that quite a bit now on the maraes, where the women, they want to just hongi and no kihi. And then the first thing, fellas want to do is go there and, kihi.
So just a side peck on the cheek.
Yeah.
Hai te mai tonu I rā tikanga ne.
Yeah. But now, some of our maraes are like that. The women just prefer to the hongi. No kissing.
Oh, yeah. No iwiki. No iwiki te rā.
Okay.
O mena ka titiro koe ki te kōrero, te tikanga o te hongi, nea. Te hā o te tangata.
So the
mai
breath
te
of
ehu,
the,
ki roto I te ehu. Yeah, and it's just exchanging.
Yeah.
Ka rere atu te wairua, taku wairua, ki tērā, e hongi ana. Tana wairua, ka uru mai ki roto I ahau. Ka te tūke, te rangi Māori.
Yeah, I've noticed that our marae, well, not that they never were, but there seems to be like, if you are ill, don't come to the marae. If you are ill, exactly.
Yeah.
It's acceptable to, just shake hands or do the old fist bump.
The other thing I see coming back on some of our maraes is that the men go to the men, and hongi, and the women just go to the woman. Ngā mea tāne, ngā tararua ki ngā tararua, ngā panekochi ki ngā panekochi, ke kore rawa ke rātou e whakawhichi. A te me, he mana tā te wahine, he mana tā te tāne.
And they don't.
And so they don't cross. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've seen that come back into play